Hey, Woodman here. If you're new to the channel, I welcome you aboard. If you're returning, I always appreciate your support. In the yoga tradition, the practice of separating the etheric body, often referred to as the subtle body, to travel and reach others during sleep is rooted in advanced yogic techniques and sadhana, which is spiritual practice. This practice, often called etheric projection or etheric travel, involves a deep meditation, serious breath control, and visualization. Here's how a master of yoga might achieve this. How to prepare for etheric travel. First and foremost, there's a need to create a sacred space, a very quiet environment where this practice space is quiet and free from distractions. You also want it to be a comfortable setting, one where you can sit or lie down in a comfortable position. There also has to be a spiritual atmosphere. Lighting candles, using incense, these kinds of things can create a calming, very sacred atmosphere. Purification, cleansing, centering. Pranayama, or breath control, is when you engage in deep breathing exercises to calm the mind and center the energy. Techniques like Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, are particularly effective. Mantra chanting. Chanting mantras such as Om or specific bija mantras, seed sounds, can often help to focus the mind and raise the vibrational frequency. Let's talk about some sadhana practices for etheric travel. In the deep meditation, which is known as dhyana, you're engaging in a lot of concentration, which is dharana. Focus intently on a single point, such as the third eye, which is the Ajna chakra. This is located between the eyebrows. This helps in concentrating the mind and directing the energy inward. Visualization. Visualize a bright light or chosen deity at the third eye, which is also known sometimes as the eye of God, expanding and enveloping your entire being. This light represents your etheric body. Within this begins the chakra activation. The Ajna chakra activation starts by meditating on the third eye chakra, imagining it spinning and glowing brightly. This chakra is associated with intuition as well as states of higher consciousness. Sahasrara chakra activation. Focus on the crown chakra, which is the Sahasrara, at the top of the head, envisioning a lotus flower opening. This allows you to connect to the divine consciousness and ultimately to higher planes of existence, raising your Kundalini energy. In the Kundalini awakening, through advanced practices, one aims to awaken the dormant Kundalini energy at the base of the spine. Techniques may include specific asanas, which are postures, pranayama, and bandhas, which are energy locks. In the energy ascension, you are visualizing the Kundalini energy rising through the chakras, purifying each energy center until it reaches the third eye and ultimately the crown chakras. Separating the etheric body. At this point, you would be entering into what's known as the hypnagogic state. You have to be in a state of relaxation. You must allow the body to relax deeply, entering a hypnagogic state. This is the state between wakefulness and sleep. At this point, you become body aware or body awareness, where you gradually withdraw awareness from the physical body, focusing entirely on the subtle sensations of the etheric body. Etheric body visualization. Forming the etheric body. At this point, you would visualize your etheric body as an exact replica of your physical form, glowing with a radiant light. In terms of the separation technique, imagine your etheric body slowly lifting out of your physical body. Common techniques include the rope technique, which is imagining climbing a rope, or the floating technique, feeling yourself becoming lighter and lighter, rising up through the air. Etheric travel and reaching others. At this point, you engage in intention setting. You want to set a clear intention for your journey, whether it is to reach a specific person or place. Directed visualization. Visualize the desired destination or person, projecting your etheric body towards them with focused intent. Sometimes having an object of the target might help. Telepathic communication. Use mental affirmations or telepathic messages to communicate with others during your travel. Returning to the physical body. First, you want to have a gradual reconnection. This is where you're engaging now in reverse visualization. Visualize your etheric body gently merging back into your physical form. Grounding. Practice grounding techniques such as visualizing roots growing from your feet into the earth to stabilize your energy back into the physical realm. And sometimes with grounding that might work better if you're outside, but nonetheless you can still do that within the home as well, as long as you can do the visualization. Completion. You want to express gratitude, so offer gratitude for the experience and any insights that were gained while going through these states. Journaling. You want to write down your experiences and any messages received to reinforce and remember the journey. Now I want to start talking more about sadhana itself. Sadhana is a disciplined and dedicated spiritual practice aimed at achieving personal and spiritual growth. Rooted in the traditions of yoga and Hinduism, sadhana encompasses various techniques, including meditation, chanting, breath control, as well as physical postures to cultivate spiritual awareness and inner transformation. The word sadhana comes from the Sanskrit root sad, which means to reach a goal. So let's go through some detailed steps of sadhana. First, you have the preparation. And in this particular step, you want to create a sacred space. You want to choose a quiet, clean, and dedicated space for your practice. You want to light incense or candles to create a serene atmosphere. You want to place spiritual objects or images that inspire you. Purification. You want to begin with a cleansing ritual such as washing your hands and face or taking a bath. Practice pranayama, which is breath control, to cleanse and balance your energy. Techniques like nadi shodhana, which is alternate nostril breathing, can sometimes be effective here. You want to set an intention, which is sankalpa, right? Clearly state your intention or goal for the sadhana. This could be achieving inner peace, developing compassion, or attaining spiritual enlightenment. Mentally affirm your dedication to this practice and visualize the desired outcome. Breath control, pranayama, right? Anulom Vilom is known as alternate nostril breathing. This helps balance the energy channels, the nadis, in the body. Sit comfortably with a straight spine. Close your right nostril with your right thumb. Inhale deeply through the left nostril. Close the left nostril with your right ring finger. Release the right nostril and exhale. Inhale through the right nostril, close it, and then exhale through the left. Repeat this for roughly 5 to 10 minutes. Kapalabhati, or skull shining breath. This energizes and detoxifies the body. Sit comfortably with a straight spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale forcefully through the nose while pulling your belly in. Inhale passively and repeat for 1 to 3 minutes. Now we want to go into the physical postures. And this is known as the asana. You want to practice a sequence of yoga asanas to prepare the body for meditation. Common sequences include the Surya Namaskar, which is the sun salutation. This is a series of 12 postures to energize the body. Seated postures, such as the Padmasana, lotus pose, or the Sukhasana, which is the easy pose, for meditation. Balancing postures. Perhaps you would be in a posture like the Vrksasana, which is the tree pose, to enhance focus. The Dharana, which is concentration, involves you focusing your mind on a single point, such as the breath, a candle flame, or the image of a particular deity. Practice the Tritaka, which is the candle gazing, by fixing your gaze on a candle flame without blinking until tears form. This helps improve concentration and also helps to clear the mind. Dhyana, meditation. Sit in a comfortable meditative posture with a straight spine. Close your eyes and bring your awareness to the third eye, the Ajna chakra, between the eyebrows. Observe your breath without trying to control it. Use a mantra such as Om or Soham to deepen your meditation. Repeat the mantra silently with each breath. Meditate for at least 20 to 30 minutes. The japa. This is the mantra repetition. Use a mala, which is a rosary, with 108 beads to count repetitions of a chosen mantra. Chant the mantra softly or silently, moving one bead with each repetition. Common mantras include Om Namah Shivaya, Hare Krishna, or Om Mani Padme Hum. Bhakti. This is devotion. You want to offer devotional prayers, sing bhajans, which are devotional songs, or read sacred texts. Practice loving kindness meditation, sending thoughts of love and compassion to yourself and others. Achievements through sadhana. Inner peace. Achieving a calm and tranquil state of mind is possible through sadhana. Also possible is a spiritual awakening in which you're experiencing a higher state of consciousness and an ultimate connection with the divine. Emotional balance. Developing resilience and emotional stability is another part of the process. Enhanced focus. Improving concentration and mental clarity is also another advantage. What about health benefits? This also promotes physical health and well-being through regular practice of asanas and pranayama. What about personal growth? You can cultivate virtues such as compassion, patience, as well as humility. How does this relate to the pineal gland? The pineal gland, often referred to as the third eye, is believed to play a key role in spiritual experiences. Sadhana practices can stimulate and activate the pineal gland, enhancing one's spiritual awareness and intuition. Here's an explanation of how. First, we'll begin with meditation. Regular meditation, especially when focusing on the third eye, can activate the pineal gland, which leads to heightened states of consciousness. Mantra repetition. Chanting mantras generates vibrational energy, and this vibrational energy can stimulate the pineal gland. Pranayama. Breath control practices increase the flow of oxygen and prana, which is life force, to the brain, indirectly benefiting the pineal gland. Visualization. Imagining bright light or divine symbols at the third eye can energize and activate the pineal gland. Deep sleep. Sadhana often improves sleep quality, which supports the pineal gland's production of melatonin, crucial for regulating sleep-wake cycles and promoting deep states of relaxation. By incorporating these elements into a daily practice, practitioners can achieve profound spiritual insights and personal transformation. Very interesting. Sadhguru, a contemporary mystic and spiritual leader, often discusses the deep connection between sadhana, which is spiritual practice, and the pineal gland, and advanced yogic practices such as etheric body separation. Here's an explanation of how these elements interconnect and work together to achieve the ultimate practice of reaching others through the etheric plane. Understanding sadhana, and this is no easy feat. There is a lot to it, but we'll briefly go over it in this video. Sadhana is a disciplined practice aimed at achieving a higher state of consciousness and spiritual awakening. This practice involves various techniques such as meditation, breath control, chanting, and physical postures. The pineal gland and spiritually being able to reach a point of use. The pineal gland, often referred to as the third eye or Ajna chakra in yogic tradition, is considered to be a gateway to higher consciousness. It is believed to produce melatonin and regulate sleep-wake cycles, but more esoterically, it is linked to intuition, spiritual visions, and inner awakening. Let's go through the steps to etheric body separation and reaching others. We have the preparation through sadhana, right? Creating the sacred space, which we've discussed at earlier points in this video, but we want to go over this again. Choose a quiet, peaceful place dedicated to your practice. One that is special for you, one that brings you a beautiful space of peace. Purification and cleansing, engaging in rituals like bathing, pranayama, which is breathing exercises, and chanting, can help to cleanse and purify the mind and body. Activation of the pineal gland. Meditation of the third eye requires us to focus our attention on the area between our eyebrows. This helps to stimulate the pineal gland, and in so stimulating, it will enhance spiritual awareness. Pranayama. Specific breathing techniques such as Nadi Shodhana, which is the alternate nostril breathing, and Kapalabhati, which is the skull shining breath, can help increase prana, which is life force energy, the flow of this prana, as well as aiding in the activation of the pineal gland. Visualization is important. You imagine a bright light or divine symbol at the third eye, which helps in activating the gland and expanding your state of consciousness. Practicing the deep meditation. Through concentration, which is dharana, you start by focusing on a single point, such as a candle flame or mental image, which is then used to deepen your sense of concentration. What about meditation, the dhyana? You want to transition into a deep state of meditation, allowing thoughts to pass without attachment. Focus on the third eye and visualize your etheric body as a separate entity. Raising your Kundalini energy. Well, Kundalini awakening is something that is done through advanced yoga practices. In this, you awaken the dormant energy at the base of the spine. This involves specific asanas or postures, the pranayama, and the bandhas, which are the energy locks. In terms of energy ascension, you want to guide this energy up and through the chakras to the third eye. This will lead to heightened spiritual awareness and the potential for etheric body separation, which is necessary for this technique, right? Absolutely. And we talked about the rope climbing and the floating, right? And we're still going to get into that when we talk now about the etheric body separation. Entering that hypnagogic state. Allow your body to relax deeply, entering the state between wakefulness and sleep, as we've discussed before. Visualizing the separation, you want to visualize your etheric body lifting out of your physical form. We've already talked about the technique where you imagine yourself climbing a rope, which is known as the rope technique, and also the floating technique, in which you feel yourself lighter and rising up through the air. Very, very helpful stuff. Now, what about the actual etheric travel itself and the communication? Well, look at it like this. You have to have the clearest of intentions. Intentions are very important in a lot of things, especially in manifestation. But it definitely is going to be important here. So you set the intention, which is that you clearly state your intention for the journey, such as receiving, or actually reaching a specific person or place. You want to do this directed visualization where you can visualize your destination or the person you wish to contact, projecting your etheric body towards them. Telepathic communication is also helpful here. You want to use your mental affirmations or telepathic messages to communicate during your etheric travel. Achieving the ultimate practice. Sadhguru teaches that by consistently practicing sadhana and focusing on the pineal gland, one can transcend physical limitations and access higher dimensions of consciousness. This practice not only leads to personal spiritual growth, but also enables the practitioner to reach others on the etheric plane. This will help facilitate healing, this will help bring guidance, and this will also lead to deeper connections. I hope you enjoyed the messages which were given today, which were very divinely inspired. I always appreciate your support of this channel. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Again, without you, this would not all be possible. I hope you found this message helpful. Thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Take care.